right? So, I mean, this is just a fact of math. It's unfortunate, but it's true. People who are lost in math, they make a mistake, and the mistakes almost always do not make problems easier, right? Because by and large, the problems that you've been given by instructors in the textbook also, these are created to try to make you be able to see your way to the answer with the arithmetic not being that bad. And if you stray off that path, the problem becomes harder than it actually is. Which is unfortunate because you're exactly the person that we don't want to make the problem harder for, but, you know, anyway. So this is a nasty problem, obviously, right? But it's all your fault.
Make it the bonus question.
Make it the bonus question.
You give enough time at the end of the test to spell that question.
Yeah, let's see here. So, any other questions? We should do some more composition, yeah? You guys need to see more composition. Let's take the remaining time to do some composition. So, one of you asked me a question about composition of functions by email. Did my answer make sense to you?
Oh, that was me.
Yeah. Kinda.
Was assuming that it was zero.
Assuming that it was zero. See, I don't remember what the question was, but give me a second here. Whew. Gougers. Oh, so like next class we're doing graphs of polynomials. Oh, I remember the thing I need to tell you guys. So the textbook does not emphasize polynomial long division that much, all right? I have emphasized it much more. And I do so at the exclusion of synthetic division. It's like, well, and so if you go to a tutor or something, you need to warn them, Dr. Cook doesn't do synthetic division, he only does polynomial long division. And if they say, well, I don't really know that, then you should say, go away. You want a different tutor. I mean, because that's not how we're doing things in here. Now, so synthetic division is, it only allows you to divide by a linear factor. And like this, you cannot do with synthetic division. To do this calculation with synthetic division, you have to do two separate synthetic divisions that are both based on 1 plus 3i and 1 minus 3i respectively. And you have to do a bunch of complex arithmetic to do that with synthetic division. I'm pretty sure it's in your textbook. One thing I was going to share with you guys, if I can find it, I have to do some digging because unfortunately the original file is on my my laptop at home, which I'm trying to well, I'm trying to stop using it. It's got this backslash key that, you know, doesn't work. But last semester, I gave a handout to this class, and I should give it to you guys too, because what this handout has is like 10 gory long divisions. All right, it's got like example after example after example of long division, and also the interpretation. So that might be helpful to you, just to have something beyond the book, because the book is kind of a little weak on the long division. Let's see here. College Algebra, Fall 22. If I can find it. I will find it. There it is, long division handout. Woohoo! So let's look at it together. And I will post this in your Canvas here once I get back to my office, okay? Come on. So you guys had a good break?
Yes, sir.
Are you still in break? Yes, yeah. This is not as bad as like, you know, Thanksgiving break Thanksgiving break is just a fool's errand. Like, there's no point in coming back after Thanksgiving break. Like, no one really comes back after Thanksgiving break. It's what on earth? Stupid. Thanks for nothing, Canvas. Here we go. Come on. So I'll eventually get this thing to. Did you get it? Yeah. Okay. So I have included in this handout things like the factor theorem is in here. All right. You know, what's a polynomial? What's its degree? This is the factor theorem for just a linear factor, right? So here's one. X plus 3 divides into this. You go down here.
Is that how you type the diagram?
What's that?
The parentheses with the line.
Oh yeah, I can't fix it, but that's what. So, fun fact. In my mathematical typesetting software, it does all this for me. Like, all I do is put in this and that. It generates the rest of it. It is very nice. So here's another example. And if you plug in 1 here, you get 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3, which is 6 plus 1. Rather, yeah, 6 plus 3 rather, which is 9. There's another example, the remainder theorem. But my point to you here is here's an uglier one. Oh, we didn't do any like this in class, right? Here's a division by a cubic. Like that. Here's a division by a quartic, if you want to see such a thing. Look at this. Here's division by x minus 3 squared, like so. Anyway, I will post this, guys, just have a bunch more examples. So, like, if you didn't understand the long division, you can use these to check yourself on, right? There's 10 more examples in this handout that you could try to work out for yourself. These are, you know, moderate difficulty. I wouldn't say they're as hard as, they're certainly not as hard as this monstrosity, right? Like, that one's worse. But they've got some big numbers, you know? And yeah, and then finally example 10 is like, I just took any old quartic and I divided by this quadratic and this happened. So in other words, this is not a factor of that. As you can see, the remainder is non-zero. And anyway, I will post this so now you have 10 more examples of long division, and next time we'll do polynomial graphing. So thanks, guys. Can you hit the stop record? You got it? Thank you. I did pass the attendance sheet around, right? Did I pass the attendance sheet around? Yeah, okay. Ah, it's still recording. Oh. Yowzers.